Hey, so we were just on vacation, and this is Gardner James. Wait for us, Gardner James and Gardner Jerry. So we were on vacation. Where were we? Where did we just come back from?
Mississippi. We went to the edge of Mississippi at the beach.
Yeah, so we went to the Gulf of Mexico. We spent some time in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, and then in Biloxi, Mississippi. And we were gone for about a week. One of my mentees was so kind to care for the garden while we were gone, but the garden changed a lot. So let's do a quick recap. Let's go to the far edge. Let's go. Jerry, talk us through what happened what we got going on over here. Come over here. Let them see you. What's going on here? What happened while we were gone?
The bell peppers are growing.
Yep, so we got a few. We got one there. What else? How many we got? Another one there. And oh yeah, we got a couple. Yep. And next to the bell peppers are a thyme. We actually dried some thyme. And here we have, what's in here, James?
Lettuce.
Romaine lettuce. So you can see right here, this one stalk started to, what's this, boys? Bolt. So we're still going to harvest some of those. That's why we got our bowl today, because we're going to harvest the other stalk that has not bolted. Over here we have cabbage and another pepper plant. This pepper plant is growing. It just doesn't have peppers yet. Underneath here, pick this up, boys, so they can see what's. Do this one, because these are the same. Do this one. Under here, we have cabbage. Why do we got this cabbage covered?
So that bites and animals do anything.
Animals, in particular, those evil aphids and those caterpillar eggs. And whose tomato plant is this?
Mine.
This one is yours?
Yeah.
Tell us about your tomato. So what happened this year with the tomato plants? Because last year you guys complained to me. What do y'all complain about?
They were disgusting.
What type of tomatoes did you find disgusting, James?
Cherry tomatoes. Yeah.
Cherry tomatoes. Why do we continually have cherry tomatoes in this garden?
I don't know, because they're easy to grow and they keep spreading, like that one over there.
Oh, well, you want to show them that one? Let's talk about that one. What's happening back here, Jerry? Where is this growing at?
Over here.
Where is it growing in?
In the back of the garden.
In what?
In between the concrete.
Yeah, and this was not here when we left. So this like grew up while we were gone. Craziness. But if you don't pick up all your tomatoes, the seeds can't implant anywhere and grow. So last year, my boys told me that they didn't like cherry tomatoes. And so I said, fine. And then what did I say?
Grow your own.
Pick our own. So I took them to the garden shop and they picked their own tomatoes. And it's back to Jerry. Jerry, tell us about your tomatoes and what you picked and why.
It's a black prince tomato. I chose this tomato because it's very unique, and it said that it tastes sweet, and the description had a picture of it. When it gets ripe, the outside of it isn't red like normal tomatoes. It's kind of like really dark red. Like some parts will be like kind of dark, and the other parts will be like red. But like the red is still dark, and on the inside it's like really dark red.
Yeah, so he liked the color and he liked the flavor because on the label of tomatoes, it gives you a flavor profile. James, take us to your tomato plant. Did you pick the same one as your brother? No. Tell us about your tomato plant and why you chose it. And get closer to it.
I chose this.
If you don't remember the name right now, it's okay. Just tell us why you chose this one.
Because it's bigger than the cherry tomatoes, and I can use it in sandwiches.
Got it. So for you, you wanted something that you could slice. So you got something in particular, and I cannot remember off the top of my head the type of tomato he got, but he wanted one where it grew big. So so his will get pretty big. Actually, that sucker's big enough to pick and fry up. The one down in the bottom. So we may see. I know, because we're trying to make it turn red. But in this middle, we have we have an obelisk. We have two of them. And why do we have this? Why did we plant this, James? You wanted what? Cantaloupe. That's James's favorite fruit. And what happened with your cantaloupe while we were gone?
Wait, I don't think it's my favorite fruit. It's my favorite type of watermelon.
It's a fruit.
Yeah, but it's not his favorite fruit.
Oh my gosh. You like it
Yeah.
and you eat a lot of it. That's why we grow it. So anyway, what happened with it?
It grew.
So point out some that grew while we were gone.
This one.
So we have this one is getting pretty big. Got some other ones.
There's hair on it.
It's fuzz. It's not hair.
Okay.
But don't pull it. So that's another one. And then right beside it is another one. And there's several throughout here. You guys know. And if I have a couple of videos about growing vertically, and I went with the obelisk because the gaps are bigger. Previously, I was using these tomatoes ones, and it was hard to get it through the hole. So this is perfect, and it's sturdy, and it's tall. So let me see. I already did a video about this, but you know that we have some coriander now because my cilantro went to seed and what we wanted. We have more kale. This is probably tripled in size since we've been gone. And it's been super, super, super hot in Annapolis, which really helps some of these plants. And what do we have over here and under this cover, boys?
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. Yes, so mommy did not have enough fabric. So you can see the difference. The one that are under fabric don't really have holes, and the ones that is not in the fabric does. But if you don't know what Brussels sprouts looks like, Brussels sprouts, you see those little circles on the stalk? That is your Brussels sprouts. And depending on the store you go in, you can actually see the stalk. They'll just cut the stalk and you'll just pick it off. Our lavender started doing well. And this is a super, super important thing to me because I've struggled sometimes to grow lavender. And so this lavender came back and it flowered. And more flowers are going to be opening soon. So that's going to be great in some lemonade. We already talked about this, but this basil, when we left, was not even taller than this. It was shorter than this. And we actually put a lot of basil seeds in here, and these are the only ones that grew. And because it's so tall, we need to cut this. Why this year we made put our basil in this bigger bed?
Oh yeah, so we can make pesto.
Yes, everybody in this family loves pesto, so we grew more of it. I just got some more basil seeds that should arrive today, so we're gonna fill in the rest of this because some of the basil seeds were just duds and did not grow, and we are pretty good at growing basil. Unfortunately, the peas pretty much bit the dust while we were gone, so that was disappointing and sad. And I got new beds. Yay. And some of you, yes, some of you may recognize these from our old house. We did not take the beds from our old house because it was just too much work. But these are the exact ones I had previously. I haven't figured out how we're going to have these organized. And we also are going to start doing some composting, so I need room for that. And I haven't decided where it's going to be in this yard, so I wanted to show that off. So this is our vacation update. Right now, we are going to harvest some stuff for salad. Can you just hold the bowl? Can you just hold the bowl? Just hold it still in front of you. Thank you. See, you made me lose my train of thought because that was just so frustrating. Gardening with kids. This is real life. This is live. Anyway, let you see all of us get in the shot. James, seriously. Again, live gardening. So if my other videos seem a little bit more polished, it may be because we did a couple of takes because children sometimes are not cooperative as they should be. What do we tell people at the end of these videos?
Get ready.
No, it's anyone could be a gardener. You just have to get ready, get set, and grow. Pay attention.
And with that, we say sayonara.
Bye.